Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jemecia Capri, the nurse practitioner extraordinaire. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're already subscribed, welcome back. Thank you for being here today. Hey, hit that like button if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel, all the good things, because I love having you here with me. And today I'm going to talk about intermittent fasting. If it's not working for you, try these things. If you're interested, stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jemecia Capri, the nurse practitioner extraordinaire. And today I'm talking about intermittent fasting. And sometimes we feel like it's just not working for us. For whatever reason, we've tried it, it's not working. We can't stay on schedule. We are eating outside of our window. It's just not working. And you're not finding success. And so I'm just going to get right into it. When I first started intermittent fasting, it didn't work for me either. Trust me when I say I had some complications. One, I like to eat. And breakfast was one of my favorite meals, and that's the meal that I was cutting out. So I wasn't having breakfast, and that was kind of like, oh, I'm missing out on something. And I'm the type of person who I don't want to miss out on anything. I don't want to deprive myself of anything, but I had to start looking at it in a different way. And when I started looking at what I was doing for myself in a different way, it got a lot easier. But also, not just my mindset, because that is a major thing, right? But the education around intermittent fasting and the things that you can do to help you along your journey, to help you be successful if you want to get the benefits of intermittent fasting. I'm assuming that you know what intermittent fasting is because you're here, but I'm just going to say that intermittent fasting is not a diet. It is a time-restricted way of eating. So it's not having the calories, it's just scheduling in when you have your calories for the day. And you want to be definitely mindful of having a balance of what you're going to have to eat. So my tip to you is this: number one, find a schedule that works for you and that you feel good about, that you feel comfortable with. A schedule that happens during the wake hours, during normal wake hours, right? Not necessarily an evening fasting technique. For women, I have not found that works best because it's interrupting our sleep cycle. It's a whole different video, a whole different ball of wax. But when I say find a schedule that works, I'm talking about the hours that you're woke, the hours that you would normally be awoke, and that the world is normally woke. Okay, some of us work nights, that's a whole different story, but find a schedule that works. That's number one, and that fits in your lifestyle. If you know every Friday you have to be at a meetup with your girlfriends, and this is what you do every Friday at a certain time, work around that with your schedule. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, make sure the foods that you're eating are whole foods. Not foods that have a lot of processed, a lot of preservatives, a lot of sugars, or anything like that in the food that you eat, because your body will send signals, hormones to your brain to let your brain know that you are full, that you've eaten the certain amount of food and you're full now. But if you're eating empty calories, because a calorie is not a calorie is not a calorie. Calories make a difference as to what it is. So if you're eating processed foods and they're empty calories, there's no signal going to your brain saying I'm full. There isn't. That's why you can eat a bag of chips. That's why you can throw down on a roll or two of Oreos, because the signal doesn't go to your brain and say I'm full. Not for a very long time. And by then we've sabotaged ourselves, okay? And number three, when you're planning to get yourself on a plan and you're going to stick to it, make sure the last thing that you put in your mouth, the last thing that you eat is protein. It's a good amount of protein and possibly a little bit of fat like avocado or some olive oil or something like that, that keeps you satiated longer and that releases hormones to the brain that says, hey, I'm satisfied and I'm full. So those are my 3 tips for you, and I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or any comments that you want to leave in this video, leave it down below, because that helps me to know what your questions are. It helps me to know that you're watching and that you're interested in this content. I hope you enjoyed. You guys have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys.